And welcome to the second bonus video. Wisp against Cruel Tech sounds pretty fun. Not the decks that Cruel Tech plays, but yeah, of course we get Rage and Zombies and... ah, well, okay, it's not... For Wisp, it doesn't appear to be Control. Because I see 3 Rage levels. I was about to say, why does this happen to me? Why is it always the same lame bullshit ass decks? But I stand corrected. Apparently it's not Control. So at least there's that. But there's still Rage Rush, of course, for Cruel Tech. And for Wisp, we have to wait and see. It's a nice sight to not see Dominion splashed in with Rage with Advanced Zash for once, so that's something cool. And we get a Battlescar Elder and a Phoenix. Could go for hero ability to kill one creature and his Phoenix once. Of course, wouldn't be the best of ideas that he could potentially have, but he's in a little bit of a lockdown now, Cruel Tech. Circle of Fire goes in for beats. Oh, well, of course, yeah, he has Massive Assault out, so it's 3 damage, so he's down to 7. He has 6 mana left. If he has 3 Fireballs, he actually wins. No, if he has 2 Fireballs, he wins. Nah, 3. Yeah, he needs 3. Goes with a Fireball on him, okay. So prevents the damage. Still 6 mana left. So, let's see what else he has in store. Nothing. 6 mana and 4 cards. There has to be a catch to that. Nothing costs more than... well, aside from the Flame Serpent, nothing costs more than 3 mana for Rage Rush, does it? Well, it goes in for 4 damage with a Battlescar Elder. Gets another Phoenix out on the board. And there's the Flame Serpent, which can get double blocked to negate like the damage completely, which he might have to do because he's down to 4 HP and he still has 4. Yeah, he does, because there just could be a Fireball and it's 0 damage that he got in with that Flame Serpent. Both Phoenixes die, but still got 1 more Phoenix out of that. Now he just can't do hero ability though, because that would remove both of his blockers. And that's a Red Elder Red Dragon. That's mono Rage. I like that. That's cool. Just like with beefy Rage creatures. That's cool to see. And he keeps 1 Phoenix on the back line, because he can't kill him anyways, and he definitely needs to block, because there might just be another Flame Serpent around the corner, which he can get rid of with either now the Elder Red Dragon or the Phoenix. Probably most likely the Phoenix, but that's 6 damage. Okay, that's 1 Word of Fire. Gets another card draw. Black Market. Let's see what he got. Flame Serpent. Flame Rune Warrior. 2 Goblin Warriors and Fire Blast. Question is, does he give him the Flame Serpent? That's 6 damage coming in. 3 damage if he blocks with a Phoenix. Or he goes Circle of Fire and he just goes in for 6 beats and then 2 Fireballs and it's done. Which he can't because mana, but... apparently that didn't give him the Flame Serpent. Yeah. I think he gave him like the 2... oh, he resigned! And that's the win for Wisp with mono Rage. Cool beans. And it's a 1-0, and we're gonna see how game number 2 fares then. Apparently, by the way, Cruel Tech also had some problems with the client. But, he's still... yeah, he still won last game, so... good on him. Yeah, that was like the error message that the client crashed, which was kind of weird. Game number 2, Wisp with a Reanimator list. By the way, he had apparently also Soldiers, which got banned, and Wisp, you're my man. He also banned the fucking stupid-ass Control deck, so good on you. And he beat Rage Rush. So congratulations. Let's see if you can do that again, because he doesn't go for zombies, he goes for Rage Rush again. Now against a Reanimator list. Mono Rage. Sorry, wh1sp, I almost judged you for playing Control, but you didn't, so good on you. That was cool. And the Lizard Barbarian first. For Cruel Tech. Let's see, wh1sp. What do you bring to the table with Advanced Nefaris? A Haunt. Do you also have Chariot of the Underworld, or however it's called? Escort to the Underworld. Escort. Whatever it's called. Rocky Berserker. Of course doesn't attack with the Lizard Barbarian, because that would just negate the 2 damage he does anyways with the Lizard Barbarian. So I think he's out of the game for now. Nice card pick, by the way, for both players here. And of course, the one that Cruel Tech has, the Prinha one, I definitely want that. Because that's just everything that you want for the to make the vampire deck complete. And that was a good play. Word of Pain. How is it called? Yeah, Word of Pain into Noxious Fumes. So Rocky Berserker down to 2 HP, and then finish it off with Obnoxious Fumes. Goes for the Tortured Orc next, and of course it doesn't attack. You might as well like put the Lizard Barbarian on the backline, because he doesn't... Probably not gonna use it anyways for the game anymore. And wh1sp is so far sitting on 1 aspect and 3 mana. I mean, as easy as it is to play Rage Rush, it's also as easy to counter it when you have the cards that you need. And goes for another Word of Pain, card draw, and hits the DO, hopefully for him. Yes. Doesn't have any play afterwards though, doesn't have Obnoxious Fumes it seems. But Cruel Tech might as well just go in for a 1 beat with the Tortured Orc. And that was my Steam, don't worry. And yeah, now we have Cruel Tech in a little bit of a predicament right here. A little bit of a conundrum, if you will. Because he definitely shut him down pretty well so far, good old wh1sp. So far, the only option he has is exactly that, going in for 1 beat. And then we'll see how he makes use of these 4 mana. Apparently he thought of something. He does nothing. It's also something to a certain degree. And now, it's up to wh1sp. Goes for Mesmerizing Spirit. And one of those 7 cards have to go. If it's a Shrine, he probably has some pretty good cards in hand. We're gonna see. Flame Serpent. He's not too far off of that. It's only 4 mana, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4 mana and 2 aspects. Could have played it next turn, so whatever he has in hands must be better than that. Goes for a Fireball to the face. Okay, Word of Fire. But still, he doesn't keep the Fireball. It's odd. Next Lizard Barbarian, and next 1 damage. Coming in from the Tortured Orc. Of course, Cruel Tech is in a better position. He doesn't have too many beats coming in, but next turn he does. Suffocate, wipes the board, okay. I stand corrected. wh1sp still has the game in the grasp of his hand. But that's a massive assault, and if it's a Rocky Berserker coming in, it's gonna hurt. Has 3 HP left. He might have a Fireball. Wouldn't also surprise me if wh1sp would have another Haunt in his hand at this point. It's 2 aspect and 5 mana. Not really sure what it is just yet, because I haven't seen an Airship Explorer, and that's usually what you need for Reanimate. But it's a Tombs of the Damned. Black Market, let's see what he got. Well, yeah. That's easy. Because he has to. Word of Fire and Lizard Barbarian. And he could kill... Yeah. Deathcurse Shaman makes sense. And now we can play the Lizard Barbarian that you just got. Or he goes for the next Word of Fire, that's double card draw for him. Replaces itself, so why not? And Lizard Barbarian and Roni, the Goblin Warrior. Foiled, by the way. Everything is foiled on Cruel Text side of the board. Obnoxious Fumes. I would just use that. Because now he has also seen it. Oh, Ooh, Necromantic Cult. Problem is now, if he uses Noxious Fumes now, he doesn't get the Might Emblem because he needs 1 mana in order to do so. But that could shut Cruel Tech down immensely. For sure. Also with the Blood Witch Harpy, I didn't even realize that he played that. Blood Witch Harpy and Necromantic Cult. The fact that he has managed to survive for this long against Rage definitely is good because... Oh, he does get the Might Emblem. No, okay. He gets the Might Emblem, but he has to pay? No, he has to pay 1 mana to put a Might Emblem on him, and he didn't have that, did he? But, you know, he also gets 1 mana crystal anyways every time from the Blood Witch Harpy. But it's 3 HP, so 1 simple Fireball deals with it. But yeah, Rage Rush, obviously, if you don't win early game, you're gonna get shit on late game, usually. Because you don't have late game drops, but... even more so if there is like a Necromantic Cult in the enemy team. Because, yeah, they just remove everything that you have, that you hold dearly, and then it's not gonna be fun for you. Flame Rune Warrior. Fire... Oh! Okay. Okay. That's a 1-drop still, though. Nicely removed. Nicely removed. He could risk his 3 HP and then get that card back right away with Reanimate, but probably not gonna do that. Or was it called? Occultism or something? Yeah. Oh, you can. You can't get back summoned creatures, apparently. Okay. I stand corrected again. Sanctum of the Void? I'm gotta say, that was a really good play with the Flameborn guy. Gets rid of the Tortured Orc with Consume Spirit. Goes for... My god, Noxious Fumes and into Sanctum? Maybe not? Maybe yes? He could have actually gone for Occultism, get the Flameborn guy, and then put like the target emblem on the Lizard Barbarian and kill him that way. But he would be down to 7 HP then. But then maybe not. And apparently he wants to save the Sanctum for anything else that he puts on the board, because this is gone anyways now with the Blood Witch Harpy. 9 mana, 2 cards. That's another massive assault. And that 1 card just so happens to be... nothing. Well, it's something, but nothing that he can potentially use, it seems. Why is he able to use this? Weird. Anyways. That's 4 beats coming in, down to 9. He has to be careful, though. 7 beats from a Flame Serpent, he's down to 3 HP, and if he has a Fireball, that would be worst case scenario for sure. So he might hold back with the Blood Witch Harpy. Might be the better idea. Because 7 damage is definitely a problem. With those 2 massive assaults out there. Is everything in this freaking rage list foiled, by the way? It looks like it, right? It looks like everything is foiled. Even the freaking shrines, like... okay. Fire Blast! And a Rocky Berserker for 4 beats. Now though he's down to 0 cards, so... But still, a Flame Serpent kills him. A Flame Serpent just kills him if he doesn't have a blocker. So I think he has to go for Sanctum. Soul Prism. Soul Prism. I can't really use his hero ability, however, because that would put him to 3 HP and in Fireball death range. Oh! Reanimate. For the Necromantic Cult. Okay, so he has the blocker for the Rocky Berserker, but I would consider going for Soul Prison, actually. Sounds like the better idea. Oh, no, mine. True, yes. Freaking Blood Witch Harpy. And what he also has is a Might Emblem on the Necromantic Cult. Obnoxious as ever. And he resigned, and he did the unthinkable. Wisp beat Rage Rush from Cruel Tech twice in a row. Very good. Very good. Very good. So there is hope in the land of Spira, it seems. Ah, there he is. Oh yeah, it was Dobrycy. Alright. So we can actually check out what he plays right here with Burke. That's pretty cool that we can get to see that. Okay. Okay, yeah, so since Burke constantly deals damage to himself with Double Chop, which apparently he has used already, he plays Angels, or just Lifebound, Order, with Burke, and he definitely goes all in with that. Also, Burning Rage, which deals 2 damage to him whenever there is an action card on top of his deck. So he goes all in, and he is up against Jeronimo. Mono Dominion, we know that, we have seen that before. Lord Karthus deals with the Temple, but gets killed by Gomor next turn. And Lord Karthus also kills him, or not. If he keeps himself safe that way. Of course, there are Skeletor's bitching on Jeronimo's side of the board, so overall he's gonna win. Late game, he also has 2 cards in hand, whereas Dobrycy is down to 0. How much damage does this do? 3 damage, so not enough to kill Lord Karthus with. And he goes for the DO. Also Fireball, top deck. Gets the Spell Warden. Let's see. I would say the Cataclysms. Yeah. And he runs like full-on 4 times Vampirism as well. That's more life for him because he kills a creature. Which is kind of a little bit of a problem. But he ramps up good, 28 HP against 29. He went face with Gomor there. Goes for Lifebound again. And for... I didn't see that. He top-decked... He did top-deck the Fire Blast, so kills the Karthus that way. Burke doing some work, definitely. And Double Chop is up next turn again. Goes for Tempting Lure. Let's see what he pulls out. He might go all out and just get Gomor. Or the Battle-Scarred Elder. And that's about 5 HP, I think he gets from Skeletor's. 4. Needs to play 1 more spell for 2 mana, and then it would be like 5. Yeah, so that's 5. Or even more. Why not? $15 mana. So that's 7 HP that he gets from that. If he sacks these two, he's down to 38. Yeah. He has to win now. Otherwise, it's just all going to shit. And he used the hero ability, goes for double chop. And kills the battle-scarred elder, gets the damage, but no big deal. Well, it's 38 HP. Now, well, it's not because he gets dealt 5 damage. It might take a little bit of time there. Vampiric and Chained Souls. Interesting. Rune of Blades. So he has a 1-drop at this stage of the game. He also has Vampiric Touch up, so he has some means to get live. Maybe he just wanted to use Rune of Blades for the mana for the Scatterdors, because he can also use Vampiric Touch to gain 2 life and then 3 less mana crystals, so to get more value out of Scatterdors. 17 mana against 16 mana though. That's also pretty interesting. He top decks Burning Rage, by the way, which he can just DO next turn. Kind of missed what he used the Temple for before. Wasn't Tempting Lure on cooldown? However, gets Prinha. Vampiric Touch, and I think is that it already? Is that it, Mr. Krabs? That's 4 HP. Nah, not quite, I think. Now it might be quiet. Yeah. Wins due to life gain. Apparently. Goes for the Multi-Mana, makes sure it survives, so he gets the life and he can sack it, I guess. He's scared. He's scared about the fact that he might have something in hand, apparently, but he doesn't, which he sees. Okay. Oh, he wants to get Gomur for 4 HP, okay. And yeah, then Scatterdor's trigger, of course. Yeah. Sadly, Control reigns supreme, but Dobrycy won. It's 1-1 because he won with Amalric already, so we see the next round. The next round of the Burg deck. I fucking commentate more than I actually played. Do you realize that? Ah, well. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, and I think this was Jeronimo's Grand Reunion, so we don't see a shitty control deck. Good shit. We'd kind of love to see what that Naiva deck is all about, however. Because that's the second time that that deck has been banned. So it could be interesting to see if it's like Valor Rage, because it doesn't have a rage deck. If it's it might be. Could also be Polar Bears, but since everyone runs like Rage Rush, it's probably Valor Rage, because you have the rage spells. In Valor Rage you have the rage spells that you otherwise have in Rage Rush. And that's the first priest. Second one could come in next time. That would get the Angelic Temple to come online. Oh, and that's the Fleeting Mirage, the Enchanted Spring. That also always makes for some interesting plays. To just freeze everything with the Frost Elementals. And there we have we have it. Force Field, New Horizons, Grand Reunion. Grab Grand Reunion. Grab it. Exactly. So now his win condition is a little bit screwed. And he doesn't have any means to actually kill that guy if he puts it on the back line. You could just taunt him and let him be on the front line for now. But apparently he doesn't have like any power discharges, which is weird. Not even like flash freeze. He only has like force field and grand reunion, which is kind of odd. Because now, as I've said, he's kind of screwed. Thanks to that spell warden. And it's a fireball to the face. And a kill on the... Sorry, Ancient Trent. I'm already 29 live. For good old Burke. Problem is he can't kill that with hero ability because it's up to 2 damage. What was it? Up to 2 damage. No, 3 damage. Okay. Yeah. So it's 3 damage, so it's not quite enough to kill the Ancient Trent, unfortunately for him. Gomur, which is just obsolete because the Trent just says, no, you're not gonna attack. That's probably what's gonna happen. Goes for Lifebound. Yeah, he doesn't have to deal with it. So a little bit of a problem here. Good old Jeronimo. Whoever would have thought that you would struggle against Burke. But of course for now it's basically only the order cards that actually do something. Dust Titan. Okay, he might have stabilized now. And now he can't attack with anything next turn. Also because that has 0 speed, and now the beatdown has begun. And it's still only... He can deal 3 damage to both, but he would get 7 damage in return of doing 6, and it doesn't kill them, which is a problem. But he has Dragonfire in order to deal with the Dust Titan. Yeah. He would deal 6 damage and would have gotten 7 in return. And that's just way too much. Thaumatic Laboratory. Was it correct? I think it was. Yes. Thaumatic Laboratory and the Energy Burst on the Dust Titan to give him a Might Emblem. Standard. Goes for the Shock on the Angelic Temple. Not on... Okay, yeah. He goes for 0 speed on Gomur. And Black Market. Would be interesting to see what he actually gets. Come on. I think he went onto the graveyard. I think that's about it. Maybe a bunch of shrines as well. But the fact that Spellwarden actually holds the Grand Reunion hostage is pretty hilarious. Because that's the exact counter that you need. That's the exact counter that you need. Against this Grand Reunion list. Because at this point he would have already used it, I'm pretty sure. There comes the Might Emblem for the Dust Titan and the Master Hunter. That actually makes me want to play freaking Grand Reunion. Gotta say. And now Reach actually does something, because he can now actually get rid of the freaking Spellwarden, but obviously he wants to get rid of Gomur first. Which is reasonable. And shuts him down, just like that. And Dust Titan even survives. Because it's only 5 damage that he gets from Gomur. That puts a little bit of a dent in Dobrycy's plans here. He could kill the Master Tactician. He only needs to pay like 2 mana for that. Goes for the Fireball. Might go for Double Chop. Which he does. Goes for a Double Chop on Dust Titan. That's 6 damage though that he takes. And 2 from the Master Hunter. It doesn't kill him. He only paid 2 mana, it seems. Oh! Ooh! Sweet, sweet, dude, sweet. I didn't even see that. I just don't pay attention to the top cards, it seems, even though there is Burning Rage out. Nice, nice. That's professional Burk play right here. Cool shit. Just dealt with the entire board. Nice. Okay, top deck was the Lifebound Priest, and he gets the top deck Cannonade, so that deals with the Dust Titan. Minus 2 HP for him, of course, as well. But it shouldn't concern him too much, because he's still at 8. He doesn't play the Lifebound Priest, however. And goes with Cannonade. Deals with that problem. And only 2 more cards for Jeronimo. As the Bar Convoy probably gets rid of... Now, of course, the one that is already online makes sense. Fading Mirage plays him again, I guess. Okay, not yet. Top deck's a Fireball. Gets that. Top deck's Fire Blast. But I think he can play that. Because, yeah. Also shuffles it again. Comes online, and the next Angelic Temple that is gonna give him some life back and puts Jeronimo in a really bad place. And I just think it's gonna be the next Bark Convoy to get rid of the Angelic Temple once more. Goes for a New Horizons, however, first. He does have hero ability as well, so we can stall if he does so desire. Of course, Angelic Temple is gone. Can't use hero ability because mana. And Fireball instantly against the Bark Convoy. Yeah, because it's an elf and he might have means to somehow get rid of the Spell Warden. Burk comes into play. Burk. Battlescar Elder, of course. And another one. Doesn't get a card draw this time, however. Cool game so far from Dobrycy. It's just like a game of tug of war so far. First it was Dobrycy in the lead, then it was Jeronimo, now it is Dobrycy again. That's not enough, I fear. Oh, okay, stalls. Stalls the board, but it's only 2 damage, so it doesn't get rid of anything. It only gets rid of the 1 Lifebound Priest, and that's it. The Unstable Reactor. Other than that, no. Nothing else dies. It just sits it out with 10 mana. Force Field. That almost helped him before. It would help him this time. No, it wouldn't help him this time. It's exactly 7 damage coming in with the Force Field. No, it's 6 damage. Never mind. Yeah, 3 damage. Yeah, the 3 damage from the Battlescar Elder and 1 damage from the Lifebound Priest. That's 6. But still, if the Reflector the Reactor blows up, that's only 1 card that dies. And that's another Gomor, by the way. Can I count? Because, okay, that's exactly the amount that he needs, and Burk gets another win. Nice. Okay. And that was the second bonus one. Let's see if I lose again in like 3 minutes, and if I can cast another game. We'll see.